Stress means to me that there are times in my life and there's so much going on, there's so many things due that I need to get done, that I have trouble coping and getting it all done, tackling everything at one time. Stressors in my life, a main one going on right now with me is money issues. With me being back in college and me not working, I find that a lot of our bills are piling up and my wife is having to work more, so I'm seeing her less, trying to get everything done, taken care of with that. But not all stressors in my life are bad stressors. There are good stressors too. Some of my good stressors are going back to school. Yes, I am stressed, but it is for a good reason. Another one, a major one that I had in my past is, as a good stressor I'd call it, is the birth of my children. Boy, when those boys were born, I was so stressed out. I had having trouble sleeping. I was just really anxious, but it was all for good. Some signs and symptoms I have of stress. I get headaches, especially which my doctor says related to hypertension. I get high blood pressure when I'm stressed out, which leads to headaches. Another one is I have trouble sleeping at night, especially on stressful occasions. I find my mind just going a mile a minute trying to figure out how I'm going to do stuff, how I'm going to pass this test, how are we going to pay this bill later on. So those are the major signs and symptoms I have of stress. In my profession as an LPN, I've worked in a clinical setting. In that setting, we have had numerous people come in who've had signs and symptoms of anxiety. There are people having panic attacks, where they have trouble catching their breath. They can't think straight. Their family members are saying they just sat there and they cried. We couldn't console them. So a big one with that is you do see that in the clinic quite often. Where we have people come in with anxiety issues like that. How I personally cope with stress, a couple things I like to do. I play video games. It helps me just get away from stuff. Where I can get my mind free and just kind of focus on maybe killing some aliens or something along those lines. Another one is exercise. I don't get to that one as often as I should, as you could tell, but go to church. I found that as a big stress reliever. Being able to sit there just with my personal relationship with God, I feel is a big stress reliever. But the main one that I find is spending time with my kids. Taking them to a park and just watching them be happy. That makes my day. It makes me so happy being able to see them like that.
I invite you to slow down, take a few deep cleansing breaths, and experience the beginning of spring in a northern forest. The leaves that fell in the fall and were composted over winter have turned into dirt that is nurturing new plants. Find a comfortable position. Allow your body to relax. Feel your breath slowly deepen and become more regular. Immerse yourself in the forest as it comes alive. The trickle of water becomes a cool, flowing stream. The fern fiddleheads unfold, and flowers begin to carpet the forest floor. Pay attention to what you are experiencing in this moment. If you find that your mind is wandering, simply and gently bring your attention back to the present moment. The forest is awakening with new life. The small stream is kept cool beneath a canopy of ferns. As you experience the forest awakening, allow yourself to feel a growing sense of ease, calm, and joy. Wildflowers lining the banks of the flowing stream glimmer like jewels. Bend down, get close, breathe in the fragrances. As you notice simple things, birds singing, the angle of light, the gurgling of the water, you are discovering the extraordinary in the ordinary. As you find yourself getting caught up in the busyness of life, remember how it feels to be in the forest as it awakens in spring. And remember how it feels when you immerse yourself in the present moment. Whenever you need to, know you can return to this place of growth and rejuvenation.